mean? I love so many different types of music. So I get influenced all the time. Like the new song that just came out, Weird, is like heavily influenced by Depeche Mode and The Cure and Joy Division and all that stuff. Whereas the last single, like Hope for Underrated Youth, was influenced by 30 Seconds to Mars and Muse and My Chemical Romance and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So like, I kind of just love, as long as it's good, I'll release it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, it's funny because you're very young. You're about to turn 23, right?
23 in August.
Okay. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. You gotta overcome to that. But I was thinking about you named some bands like My Chemical Romance. I was there when they were getting big with the Black Parade album.
Wow, what was it like? Was it mad? I would have
Amazing,
loved to have been to it, like to been like 18 in that time. You know what I mean? It would have been crazy.
Yes, I was a little bit older than that, but I enjoyed so much that moment. And nowadays, when we think about all that scene, the so-called second generation emo scene, there's a kind of comeback also in the rap scene, and you can tell this, right?
Absolutely, man. I felt that, man. I felt the energy come back. Do you know what I mean? It kind of got boring for a while because it had no, like, it wasn't been very naughty. You know what I mean? It had no spirit. And then it just all of a sudden, everyone just started going like, fuck yeah, and raging again at the shows. And I don't know, man. I think rock and roll, it always does that. It goes away for a bit and then comes back and slaps you in the face.
Talking about the new single Weird, there wasn't sadly another perfect moment to get this song out with this title. But like we said on the radio, this is a very positive record. How did you get to this kind of songwriting?
It was kind of crazy, man. I was so angry on my first album. I was so angry at the world, and I was so angry about everything that would happen, like was happening to me. Now people were misunderstanding me. I was so angry all the time. But how can I be angry when I've got this family who accept me for who I'm being? And if I fall back, they're gonna catch me. And if they fall back, I'm gonna catch them. How the fuck can I be angry at that? How can I be angry at the world for that? And then I was going through the weirdest time in my life ever imaginable. Well, I thought it was the weirdest time in my life ever imaginable. But I played the best tour ever, and it made me just realize that no matter how hard shit gets, no matter how strange, bizarre, weird it may get, it's all going to be all right because we've got each other and we're unified, man.
It's important. I was double checking the lyrics of that song. There is one main theme that it's pretty huge over here in Italy. You know that the situation is pretty hard. An enemy, that it's not the virus. They want to find an enemy in politics or the way that citizens have been behaved during
Treating
this
each other
pandemic.
completely.
But do you think that finding an enemy in this moment is the solution?
Absolutely not. We need to be together to be able to fight this. You know what I'm saying? If we are stronger when we're united, because I always look at it like at a foundation. If you're gonna push something, if you're standing on one leg, you're gonna fall over. If you got 5 legs behind you pushing back and we're together, then we're not gonna fall over. We're not even gonna get phased. You know what I'm saying? So I literally genuinely think this is a time, man. I think this is genuinely a time to tell the people. I keep saying this sentiment, but you tell the people you love that you love them. Help people, bring people up, because people are fucking scared right now. I'm scared right now. Do you know what I mean? But it's all right. It's all going to be okay if we stay together, you know?
I totally agree with you. There is another sentence in the song that really affects me. It's only those who are awake will make mistakes. As you can see from my hat, I grew up with the do or do not. There is no try philosophy from Star Wars. So I totally agree with that. You've done so much through your career for your audience. You put on a show, the Yungblud show, also during this pandemic. So you are totally someone who does things, and this is mainly important.
The Wi-Fi's so shit.
Yes,
Hello,
we
can you
got
hear me? Sorry,
little
my wife.
Wi-Fi problems. Here we are. Yeah.
I don't know what is going. It's like I think
No
down
problem.
here, man, it's so bizarre. I'm back. So as I was saying, like that line is so important to me because it's about facing who you are, and like only those who are asleep won't make mistakes, don't get critiqued. When you stay asleep, no one. When you stay reserved, no one can judge you. No one can attack you. So sometimes that's easier to stay asleep and to stay enclosed. But if you go awake, that's how you'll make mistakes. That's how you'll figure out the people who aren't going to be right in your life. That's how you figure out the people that aren't right for you. That's how you figure out who you are. You need to remain awake. You need to remain looking at the world, because that's how you'll figure out this fucking mental game that is going on around us, you know?
We've been talking about this single, but there is a record, I suppose, that is gonna come next. How much this global situation changed some kind of programs of schedule for this new music?
As I say, this song was supposed to come out later in the year, but I figured out right now everyone's in the same boat. Everything is so weird and bizarre and crazy and messed up. So I wanted to do it now. And as I say, I've got an album ready to go. I finished it. I came out and I was ready to start putting the music out really quickly. And I just got to figure out the best way to kind of. I always want to put music out that reflects the times and reflects the mood. That's kind of my whole plan always, because then that's when it feels right. So you write songs with a feeling, and when that feeling becomes apparent to the rest of the world, then it's a good time to put that song out. So I'm really excited, man. I can't wait for everyone to hear the album, because I just wanted to write an uncensored, neat whiskey version of the way life is. This is an album about life, completely off the fucking wall, no holdbacks. Just this is what I've experienced, and I feel this is what everyone else is experiencing, you know?
I can easily imagine that this record will have no genre. You can have everything in your music, from rap to punk rock to some LCD sound system feeling.
Completely. And that's the thing about it, is like there is very heavy shit on there, like really heavy, like a mosh pit central, where everyone can lose their fucking heads and get off the tits to it. But then there's really like slow, sad songs as well, which I can't wait for people to hear that, because I remember playing, like when I played last year on my tour, I was playing some of these acoustic tunes that I would, after all the madness, I would just take it down and play an acoustic song and we'd all sing together, and they were some of my favorite moments. So I wanted to write some slower songs as well. In between the madness, we can all grab each other and cuddle when this is over, you know?
I can imagine that this roller coaster feeling through the song and through the live set is something really important for you. I always like bands that are able to do that. Is there any example, any band that you watch live with that kind of feeling that you feel connected to?
Yeah, man, Green Day. I remember watching the Bullet. You've seen that Bullet in the Bible video of Milton Keynes. That is my dream gig ever. Like that, like to play that. There was 65,000 people there, and they just created a moment between their fans, and it was a connection of people. It was a bring together of people. Or Oasis at Nebworth. Those big shows. Tom, you on my Twitter? Everyone's sorry, my Tom's on my Twitter, and everyone's like, "Who's on your Twitter?" It's Tom, by the way. Sorry.
Okay. Talking about Green Day, you got super close to have a collaboration to artists like that, because you constantly work with somebody like Travis Barker, and
yeah.
This is something special. I guess that every single collaboration you had through your career has been important for you, because it had it like a little pieces to the puzzle of your life.
Completely. That's literally it, man. It's like I can't believe I worked with Travis Barker. That guy was literally on my wall growing up. Do you know what I mean? Travis Barker seemed to do very, very naughty things. But as I say, these people teach you who you are, and then when you meet them and work with them, it kind of they teach you how to do this thing that is music. You know what I mean? So you taught me a lot in life, and now you teach me music. It's kind of a weird lesson. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird lesson indeed. Bizarre.
Okay, no spoiler, but can we expect some collaboration in the album? No spoilers.
As I say, there's some on the table, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I want it or if I want this one to be just me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm having that battle in my head. I don't know yet.
Okay. There is one thing that I guess was very important for you when you took part of the soundtrack of 30 Reasons Why. I thought that could be something personal for what you said through the press release and something like that. How was it that moment for you?
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. As I say, that show's got a lot of controversy around it. And for me, a show like that is really good because it allows people who wouldn't necessarily normally take a look into the side of a mind of an anxious person to understand it. So, for example, mothers or fathers or brothers or sisters who would never normally get that would watch a show like that and go, maybe someone in my family is in need. And yes, sometimes it's triggering. Like I watch that and I get triggered by it sometimes, and it's uncomfortable. But what is more uncomfortable is someone not understanding what I'm going through. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to. That's why I did that. That's why it meant a lot to me to do something like that. You know?
Yeah. The first time we met, I said to myself, this guy could be the voice of today's generation.
Whoa.
Do you feel that kind of responsibility right now, or are you proud to be the voice, one of the voices of this generation?
Dude, that's great. Like when people say that, that kind of makes me go like, whoa, because you know what I mean? I think, to be honest, I am one of the voices in my generation. That's where I want to sit. It's us together, and I'm one of us inside this fucking thing. Like, it ain't, I always say that it ain't me. This isn't me. This is us. Because you know what I mean? Without this mass of people, then I'm just some twat playing a song with a guitar. This is our voice. Like, and that's all I want to do to people, and they do to me. Like, look at each other and go, you have a fucking voice and you can say what you want because your voice is important, no matter what a small town you come from, no matter what your sexuality is, no matter what you think, believe, how anxious you are, how small you are, how tall you are. If you have a disability, if you have nothing in this life can make you lesser to somebody else. And that's all that it's about. You know what I mean? That's all this thing is about. That when people are sat at home and go, maybe I'm not as good as that person because they're good looking or because they've got it all figured out. No one has got this figured out at all. No fucker has got this figured out. You speak to some people like in life and you think, oh my God, they're so beautiful or so pretty or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Capaldi's here. All right, Capaldi. Lewis Capaldi's here. I love you, mate. I'm just sending out all my love. Sending a big kiss. You know what I mean? No matter what you look like, you speak to the most pretty people, whatever that fucking means in the world, and they're just as insecure as you. Do you know what I mean? It's like, fuck that shit. It don't mean fuck all. Do you know what I mean?
It's a matter of family. I found my family in music when I was a teenager. And so I see these two words getting together through music. We said My Chemical Romance era, the Black Parade, that record was a record that we can, in a way, try to associate with the underrated youth. It's about teenagers getting together, feeling the same disease and sharing.
Sorry, the signal cut out for 1 second. Can you say it one more time? Sorry, you went
No.
all like robotic for a second. You're like,
Okay, no problem. I was just saying that the feeling that the Black Parade from My Chemical Romance created back in the days was kind of the same feeling that maybe the new generation is able to share with the underrated youth project.
Dude, that's what I want. That's something that I wanted, because when I heard the album for the first time, I felt, oh my fucking God. You understand me, and you know what I'm thinking, but you've never even met me. And all I wanted to do was to like sit somewhere like that and belong somewhere like that. So that was the whole fucking blasky boo around the project, is making people feel unified and part of something where no one can fucking hurt them. Because they can't hurt you. When you're here, if they hurt you, we'll patch you up and glue you back together. And then we'll hurt them back. No, we won't. We all love it. Do you know what I mean, though?
Talking about the different things that we heard through internet about the so-called plan B for live music, is something that you can think about, or like for me, like going to concerts without being able to touch each other, to get into the mosh pit or something like that, it's pretty crazy to have an opinion about.
It is mental. As I say, to be honest, like, we're gonna keep doing live shows online until we can get back to touching each other, because I think I do, like, someone talking to me about having a gig where you cut the capacity off and everyone sat down. And I was like, I know my family, I know my fans. If they're told to sat down, they're going to go fuck off and stand up, and the whole show is going to be ruined. So we got to wait until, I remember this radio show, and this is what made me fucking laugh at everyone. There was this really polite radio show we were doing, and there were 2 stages. And I remember everyone was telling my fan base to move. My stage was over here, and then another stage was over here, and my fan base were waiting there for me to come on stage, and someone asked them to go to the other stage, and they were just all telling them to fuck off. They're like, I'm gonna use my angry voice now, and everyone was just like, fuck off, man. And I was just like, that's so funny. That's just us.
Okay, just in case you're gonna come to our radio, we will let everybody in. No problem.
Yeah, baby, just rage. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you know what I mean? You get it. Like, everyone just wants to fucking rage, man.
Okay, man, thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to hug you back when you're gonna come back to Italy.
Yeah, baby, I can't wait to hug you too.
And I wish you the best. Stay safe, and I hope you could come back also to UK to rejoin with your friends and family.
Dude, yeah, man, touch wood soon.
Okay, and very last thing, there are so many Italian fans following you. Yungblud Italy, Yungblud Italian fans, Dominic Young 97, Yungblud fanbase, they're all mad for you. Do you have something to say to these fan clubs?
As I say, man, I love every single one of you out there, and because we're on like talking about Italy right now. When we came to play Fabrique, I have never felt so much love and so much passion. I remember we pulled up there. What was it, like 5 a.m. or something? We pulled up at 5 a.m. and there was like 1,000 to 500 people waiting at the show at like 5 in the morning at Fabrique. I just want to say, ti amo, ti amo, ti amo. I love everything about you. I can't wait to be back in Italy. We have massive plans for a show next time we come back to Italy when we figure that out. I think we're going to try and do as many dates as we can, not just Milan. We're going to try and do as many dates as we can in Italy. I love you so much.
Thank you so much, man.
Rockstar. I'll see you soon, man. Peace and love.
Ecco qua, quindi questa era la nostra diretta con Yungblud. Io provo a farvi un veloce riassunto giusto per farvi capire quello di cui abbiamo parlato. Abbiamo parlato del nuovo singolo, ovviamente con tanti riferimenti anche al testo, un brano che lui avrebbe voluto condividere e avrebbe voluto magari pubblicare più in là nel tempo, però il titolo era perfetto per questa strana situazione, weird, appunto, che stiamo vivendo. Poi abbiamo parlato ovviamente di quella che è la situazione di un disco che sta per arrivare, perché lui il disco ce lo ha pronto. Potrebbero esserci anche delle collaborazioni, non ha voluto sbilanciarsi assolutamente da questo punto di vista, perché probabilmente ci ha detto c'è qualcosa sul tavolo, quindi probabilmente alcune cose vanno ancora un attimo profilate, ma arriveranno da questo punto di vista probabilmente con le prossime uscite discografiche. Ci ha parlato anche di quanto è stato positivo collaborare con artisti come Travis Barker, perché Yungblud, nonostante sia molto giovane, appunto 22, non ha ancora compiuto 23 anni, è cresciuto ovviamente con i Blink-182. Abbiamo parlato molto dei My Chemical Romance, che sono state un'influenza importante nella sua musica, e c'era proprio un parallelismo, a un certo punto l'abbiamo fatto, tra quelle che era The Black Parade dei My Chemical Romance e The Underrated Youth, quindi due temi principali che sono stati sviluppati in due periodi molto diversi da due artisti comunque da un certo punto di vista anche abbastanza simili. Ovviamente lui non vede l'ora di tornare in Italia, continuerà a fare degli show sul web proprio per permettere ai tanti fan di seguirlo nelle sue diverse operazioni, quelle che sono tutte le sue varie caratteristiche. Sapete che lui è bravissimo nell'intrattenere, lo fa con grande, grande entusiasmo, e poi è la voce di una generazione, è una delle voci di questa generazione, della generazione dei più giovani amanti della musica. Non ha mancato di ricordare il concerto del Fabric, non ha mancato di ricordare che fino alle 5 del mattino, già dalle 5 del mattino c'era gente che aspettava fuori dal locale affinché arrivasse lui. Ama veramente ognuno di voi. Io ho citato soltanto alcuni dei fan club italiani che ci hanno scritto in queste ore, quindi insomma sicuramente una bella persona che ha voglia di tornare a fare tantissima musica, e lo farà sicuramente col cuore e con l'onestà che l'ha contraddistinto fino ad oggi. Virgin Radio ovviamente ci sarà per seguirlo dal punto di vista discografico oggi e live quando ne avremo la possibilità. Io vi ringrazio per essere stati con noi. Non sarà, immagino, l'ultimo esperimento, ci state scrivendo tantissime proposte, vedremo ovviamente di poterle proporre appunto agli artisti che fanno parte del mondo Virgin. Grazie mille da parte di Andrea Rock, e ci sentiamo ovviamente sulle frequenze della vostra radio preferita, Virgin Radio.